What's up, guys? Zfarls here, Team of the Week 4. I recorded this video. Audio is goofy. It's Todd Gurley and Micah Hyde. We're going to go fast, so get ready. I only like Todd Gurley for one reason. I really like Micah Hyde. I'll tell you why. And then I think we have a new fastest linebacker in the game. I'll tell you if you should pick him up for usering or not. So, we'll start at the bottom. I don't see many budget ballers. I still think Terry Cohen's the best budget halfback from week 1. Defensively, Ken Crawley's a guy I got my eye on at 6'1", 87 speed. I think he's the best corner of the bunch. Not many great defensive linemen, although this one guy from the Jaguars has 84 finesse move hidden in there. Ryan Shazier, 87 speed. That's the fastest in the game. Now, he's only 6'1". Good news for guys that want to use a Shazier is he has great hit power at 86. And his coverage is low, so you might want to user him. It could be better. If you do leave it up to chance and you put him as a middle linebacker out there in your scheme, the coverage is low, but he has very good traits, so he should make plays for you. Test him out. I would recommend usering him at 87 speed. That's just so much faster than some of the other guys we've seen. But if you're missing throws over the middle of the defense, 6'5" really helps, and that's who I always do end up preferring to use at the end of the year. But I did get a Shazier in for a little bit of a while last year, and he was very good. Wilkerson, I don't like as much as I've liked in years past, and the reason I really liked him in years past was his block shed was so high. You can't get his one move up over 90, his power move. I do like him because he's versatile. He's a good 3-4 end. You could slide him in, play DT in certain scenarios. He's got great strength. It boosts all the way up to like 93. J.J. Watt's the only guy right now that's not a legend with like 90 strength and 90 block shed. But so Wilkerson, that's just not the same version we've seen in years past because the block shed's a little bit lower, so make sure to check that out. But overall, solid. Micah Hyde, I'm in love with. Great item. Don't let the name fool you. I pulled him earlier in the year. I was disappointed. But at 86 speed with 91 zone, 91 zone's where you want to be in the game this year, and 92 play rec. That puts him in exclusive company. Eric Weddle, Chris Harris, Paul Krause. That's such few players. Plus, while he doesn't have the hit power of the Weddle, he's got the man coverage that's better, and he's got much better speed than Weddle. Chris Harris is a corner who's going to cost you a ton, and Paul Krause right now is over $1 million. Micah Hyde sitting at 400 should drop because he's not like a marquee name, but he plays amazing at 6 feet tall with 91 zone. I like him as a deep middle. Andre Howell, I actually like too. 89 speed is very fast. 83 zone. Maybe use him in certain situations if you're on a budget squad. Love Micah Hyde. Don't sleep. Donovan Smith is not one of my favorite linemen. I think Funches could be better because he doesn't have... If one of those categories, spec, catching traffic, or route running, was better, he would be worth it. But at 6'4" with 85 speed, that's what you're looking for, but you need one of those other things to go along with it if you're new to building your team. Deshaun Watson flies in. 82 speed, I say yes. I like that he has 70 accuracy across the board. That's great balance. Not a lot of players have that. But at 72 throw power, that's just too low. It's way too low for me to run the offense I want to run. If it was 82, then I'd say, okay, he's there, and you can start to see where his progressions would go. So in the future, I think if he gets a few more items, his speed's going to be up near 90, and his player is going to progress very balanced, so that's a good thing, but that's going to take some time. But he is playing amazing, so he could get some more Team of the Weeks. But 72 throw power for me just doesn't get it done. I think that is a miss. Next up, Charles Clay, a little bit of a Swiss Army knife, doesn't do anything great. Not the tallest, not the fastest, but decent strength, decent run block, decent everything. Maybe put him at fullback like a Marcel Reese. I pass on Powell. I don't spend big on a fullback like Nix in that situation. DeAndre Hopkins, his best category is his spec catch to go along with 89 speed, which is good. But spec catch, he's only 6'1", and so I think there's better receivers for his frame type that do what he does at at his size. You get a guy who's just bigger with the similar amount of spec. Because his 84 route running, 84 catching traffic is good, but it's a little bit low to me if you're going to go big on a Hopkins type of player. I think if you're going to get a spec guy, you can get a better spec guy. And nothing wrong with it, but that's not where I go with my items. Similar to like a Crabtree, like I'm looking for guys that do things that are so specific that I would pass. And then Todd Gurley flies in. And here's the reason I like the Todd Gurley. Because if you are able to utilize his move the sticks chemistry, what you get is 91 spin move, 91 juke move. That's going to put you at tier 2 on those moves, and that's going to give you access to the 2 best moves in the game, which are spin number 1, juke number 2. Over 90 is going to move you up. He's got 90 speed, which is going to hold up for a long time. He's actually pretty decent out of the backfield. That's starting to stack up for him. And his truck's above 80, which is good because it gives you, something to go along with elusive. But the spin move and the juke move being activated really make the difference to me for this Gurley, and that's where I would go. So to run it back, Shazier, he's a yes, but try him at both positions and just see if his height is a factor for you, because 87 is right about the it's the fastest in the game, so it's right about that area where you can actually sacrifice 84 speed, that's 6'5", or 83 speed, Anthony Barr, that's 6'5". Gurley, make sure he's active. Hyde, he really does some unique things. I really like his combination. I think he's going to be a guy you look to 3 months from now, and you're like, this guy's insane for 130K. I can't believe he's been out this long, because those combinations don't come easily. So that's it for Team of the Week. Like I said, I recorded this earlier. It was much longer, but now shorter version. Hopefully the audio is better. And until next time, make sure to hit that red subscribe button and right under this video. If you're on your mobile phone, find it. And until next time, this is Zfarls reminding you to lock up, and we'll talk soon.